What up, folks? I just realized that the audio has not been working this whole time. That's interesting. Isn't that interesting? I wonder why that's happened. Couldn't tell you, but just fixed it. Also, I'm back. I mean, oh yeah, it's not like I was muted while casting. Only the game is muted, which I don't know why that's the case either. But Lyra, either way, up a whole, or got a game. I don't know why TSH tried to just turn back on, little thing dog. But game number 4 over here after Xena kind of threw game number 3 away. Unfortunato, but we ball back to the metal refinery, the new stage that the Rivals devs conveniently just tried to disapparate. They were like, oh, everyone's mad about the way that this level looks for some reason, so we're gonna bring back Air Armada as a skin. Which is very, very funny, to be honest, because it means that they've been working on that for at least a little while. But speaking of working things, both players kind of at even percents right now. Xena with a read on the F strong, but doesn't quite get the timing. So eats almost 3 of them in a row. Lyra on top of things at the ledge. Coverage, there it is, down the air to carry Xena into the blast zone. But 70%, Lyra definitely in danger of just getting slapped in the face by Olympia's super strong kill pressure. There it is right there. Hard commit from Xena. We still get a follow-up on the up strong after the F strong whiffs. So back to the stage. Dashing back and forth in the corner a little bit. Lyra not overextending. Not running away either. Just playing close. Waiting for Xena to swing, and it finally comes through, but we're stacked already over 40% of extra credit. Pretty good spot for Lyra to be in. Yo, there's the wind launch. Actually catches Xena as well. Stock's kind of getting away from her, but there's a big punch to the face. Can this do it? Were the gauntlets enough? I think they weren't. She recovers, and then she gets kicked in the face twice, but yo, Metal Refinery, these blast zones, they are not bad for survival, and if you are Fleet, that is what the name of the game is. Homegirl's like, oh, I'm like the second lightest character in the game, and on average, I die at 150. Explain that. You can't. There it is. Lyra finally gets caught swinging off stage. Actually, she wasn't really representing that very often, but Xena was just ready. This time, sometimes you try something, the first time you try it, doesn't go right, you know? I run into this a lot personally. I mean, I don't know about other folks. By the way, just Todd on the mic, as always. But I run into things where, like, I find out by changing up my game plan that the player who's kicking my ass is not really looking at what I'm doing. They just were already by default picking options that beat the options that I was doing by default. And then when I change it, I suddenly start winning. And it's not because they had a read on me, it's because, you know, you have to pick a game plan. And the one they picked worked. So maybe that's kind of what we ran into there. Anyway, last stock for Xena here. In danger of dropping game number 4. Lyra, again, not wanting to overextend too much. Good jet stream tried to bait the parry. The second parry comes through, though, and so does the up strong. Getting chopped into pieces. Set into a gold band and given to someone as a gift to demonstrate your eternal affection for each other. It is Lover's Fleet, of course, but Homegirl right now trying to put the hurt on this Olympia. No love for her. Mostly just arrows. Arrows and wind. Okay, there's the back air. No gem for you. He actually beats it before. It doesn't even trade, which is amazing. But Xena not giving up here. These big, fast buttons. Well, kind of big. Oh, there's the Nair. Not good DI on that. Can we go down and get the rat? We don't even have to. Xena does not make it back. Lyra holding on here, taking us to game 5. Xena out here playing the most Rivals. Has played 2 game 5 sets and 2 sets. It'd be like that, though. All right, game number 5. Lyra, Xena. Slingshot start. Coming straight to your corner. You think that the Fleets want to camp? Nah, not these ones. I mean, obviously Xena not playing Fleet right now, but neither of these Fleets really like campy. You know, they'll use their distance and their dashbacks, of course. You know, it's still a character with massive disjoints, but yeah, they trying to scrap. And right now, scrapping they are. Lyra really running this stock right now. We got the combos and everything. There's the down tilt. Yo, she's not afraid to hit that button still. Coach said no, but she said yes, and so did the F strong. Lyra with an excellent stock to start things off on game number 5. Crystal Oasis really not Not necessarily something you think of as a fleet pick, counter pick, but it's working so far. Okay, Xena finally gets some licks in, but nothing, no big combo starters. Wind Chime on deck, Tornado on deck, there's the damage. No combo follow-up from Lyra though. Gets picked up off the ground, recovering from Wind Launch. Sent all the way back out. Now she's in the edge guard situation. Invincible Bear from the Olympia, but we dropped the fair. Bit of a spaghetti situation, so Lyra has no chance at life, and there it goes. Xena evens things up pretty quickly. You know, the turnaround Radiant grab, not the I was counting your iframes. Freaking perfect timing. You're getting plosives out here. Sorry, folks. Ooh, the dodge. Oh, man. Is there nothing more brutal than going for a sidestep in someone's face and they just stand there? I mean, it is the most, like, it's like, damn, bro. You got red. Bro, the table of contents, we skipped that. I know exactly what chapter I'm in right now. The chapter where you get up strong at, what was that, 100 or something? Freaking down tilt. Olympia, she doesn't, not getting into that little situation, at least not this time, where Fleet's living to super high percents, and the combo is already growing again. Similar to how we started off this stock, Xena just kind of on a tear. Even after that sick parry, we didn't really get much of a combo off the follow-up. Okay, but I think that might have been an overcommitment. Okay, one stock apiece. Game number 5. This is just losers round 1, and yet this is actually a pretty heated set. I mean, that's just classic Washington, classic split neutral for you guys. Oh, unfortunate. Drops a little bit low. The Wind Launch gets caught with 2 fists to the dome. Xena takes it 3-2 over Lyra. But hard fought. Hard fought.